you, Madam Chair, members of the committee. I know the hour is late. The piece of legislation that's before you is truly very important. House Bill 558 before you is a bill that should not be needed, given the protections currently of Article 3 and the 5th and 6th Amendments of the United States Constitution, along with the Maryland Constitution under the Declaration of Rights, Article 19, which states that every man, for any injury done to him in his person or property, ought to have right remedy by the course of law of the land, and ought to have justice and right freely, without sale, fully without denial, and speedily without delay, according to the laws of the land. What we're talking about here, ladies and gentlemen, is the right of due process. That's essentially what we're talking about. Regretfully, in direct conflict with both the U.S. Constitution and the Maryland Constitutions, the federal government passed the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2012, known as NDAA, which under Section 1021 allows for indefinite detention of anyone without the due process of law. House Bill 558 responds to the unconstitutional codification of indefinite military detention of civilians captured from any battlefield without charge or trial. Let me be clear about this. The word "any" is very, very problematic because in the federal legislation, it now includes a battlefield on American soil. Our great country was founded upon the belief that everyone is innocent until proven guilty, and that we are a free people as defined by the term of liberty. First the Patriot Act, and now by way of the NDAA, Americans and Marylanders find themselves having the God-given right of liberty ripped out from beneath their feet. This bill, as amended, is intended to ensure that no person can detain any other person in Maryland without the due process of law. You'll notice on your desk is an amendment. There have been some changes because in the original Patriot Act, there still was the allowance that someone could be detained under that act as well as the NDAA. I have today with me someone from the ACLU, which is very strange that I would be sitting at the table with the ACLU, believe me. But because of the seriousness of this bill and because of the infringement of liberty, I think that we come together on it. I would ask for considerable consideration of the bill from the committee, and that you would seriously consider putting it on the House floor for a vote. But with that, would you please?